What is going on, guys? Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with a little known weapon that I've always told you is going to be goated, boys. One of my favorite weapons in the game, and it's going to be the Warden's Law. Now, I've gone over this a plethora of times. It used to be absolutely cracked out. They gave up on it. We're still sad. We're still mad, boys. But every time it's come back and it's been a nightfall reward, I've always said to get some rolls because, one, it's uber unique. And, guys, if you don't know, the freaking onslaught event, you know, the thing that has 50 waves, it has been soloed. And the way you solo it is by using the freaking god tier, little Warden's Law. Who would have thunk it? Warden's Law with these lucky pants over here. Look at these little lucky pants. As soon as you put these on with the Warden's Law, the damage you can actually cause is insane, especially with like a frenzy roll or a warp roll. But Warden's Law with lucky pants is actually pretty insane in freaking PvE endgame sort of stuff, especially in low man encounters. It's actually cracked how well it can do. The Warden's Law, though, as I said, the reason we're bringing it up now is, one, I see it in that solo onslaught video and I thought it was just insane. But two, it is also the nightfall reward this week. So if you want to kind of match, or you want to kind of mirror what those guys are doing in the onslaught missions, you can this week, of course, get your Warden's Law adept and everything. And this is what it's going to look like. It's a pretty beautiful weapon, and it's got some pretty nice rolls you can kind of see on the screen. Now, realistically, PvE, you're looking for those Vorpal Frenzy sort of rolls with 4 times the charms. And then obviously PvP, I will say it's not exactly a strong weapon, but kill clips, of course, are great. Perpetual and Enlightened Actions, they're all going to do work for you PvP. I will still say, though, ever since Checkmate Control came around, Warden's Law has fallen off quite considerably, because the RPM, you got to triple tap with this sort of thing, and if you miss a bullet, you're just absolutely screwed, especially with the damage types now. But because it is going to be the nightfall reward this week, we'll try it out in a little bit of PvP first, just to showcase a little bit, and then we'll go show the absolute carnage of this thing PvE. So without further ado, let's go on some PvP with the Warden's Law Adept. Alrighty, so we are going to, of course, be on Midtown with the little Warden's Law of the Could. And I will say, get your AFK, guys. Get your AFK kill. You will freaking regret it if you don't. But I will say in PvP, it should be okay. I mean, oh, get this guy real quick. Yo, young man. Yo, young man. Do not run away from the inevitable. And he's sliding into a... What the... Yeah, okay, there's 2 AFKs. Okay, guys, always take your AFK kills. I think that other guy's just like either AFK or he's doing the freaking like macro that keeps him running. But the way this weapon works and everything, it is going to be this dual round sort of burst and everything. And oh, this is the guy's AFK. Yo, buddy, just start me. Just give him like L. But he's fighting back. Buddy. Oh my god, he's really fighting back. Oh my god, he's not AFK, guys. He's not AFK. He's just an illusion. He was trying to put me in a false sense of security. But yeah, you can kind of see that the weapon itself, it is sort of a 2-roundy burst, and you rob my kill like that. Oh my god, I'm so gonna get boned by a freaking SMG. 2-roundy burst sort of weapon though and everything, so it can do a little bit of work PvP, but if you miss a bullet, you are screwed. It is just no bueno, and that's what makes us struggle so much. So even if you get like a nice stable roll, and yo, don't delay the inevitable. Oh my god, he repeats. We get a trade. He repeats out on 1 HP. But it's hard to justify the Warden's Law, as I said, especially with the changes, and there it can shred, but especially with the changes to kind of like the damage values and Checkmate Control or whatnot, or Checkmate in general. It's hard to say Warden's Law is going to be good in this meta because 120s will do just as much work. You got to treat off with both, and of course when they're running at you like that, it's actually really sweet if they're just in a straight line. But as soon as people start strafing, that's when this starts to get a lot, like I'd say, more into sticky situations. And I will say too that things that make you flinch make this thing so much harder to use, because as I said, one bullet that misses and you are legit screwed. And there's someone... Did he leave? Oh, it's this freaking guy. He must be freaking like botting or something like that. Has to be. There's no way someone's playing it like that. Oh, the flinch is real. Oh, there's the freaking... Oh my god, I just about got him. As I said, if you're hitting your shots with this, it does shred out. But you can kind of see the flinch there made me miss a shot or two there. And also, I'm just nailing them when they're running straight at me. As I said, straight lines are perfectly fine. It's when they start to go into freaking strafe mode, that's when you will struggle. With kill clip though, you know what? Oh, there's the flinch. I did it 1 bullet. Okay, so that's the explosive payload in action. Yep, it makes you just flinch like hell. It's so hard when you get it like flinched on this weapon. It's just precision frame is always kind of weird, but you can kind of see. Oh my god, the flinch. Man, I'm playing 2 roses with explosive payload. What are the odds when I whip out a Warden's Law, I get flinched to Kingdom Come, and oh, this is the SMG. I'm screwed. You just ain't bit that crap. But this was a very quick game, quicker than me in bed, to be honest. But I mean, PvP, I was always gonna kind of give you something simple. We'll get this guy real quick. I was always gonna give a simple review. It's decent. It's just not gonna be anything too freaking fancy right now with the current meta. Okay, buddy, you gotta die for He's probably so mad, but I was 1 HP, buddy. But it's not gonna be anything meta anytime soon. It's just the damage values just aren't really there. It's way too inconsistent. You can see I'm hitting a lot of bodies as well. Oh, 1 more kill, we can do it. Oh, buddy, you're not gonna peek me? Oh, we'll go for this guy instead. No, we got a sniper kill. Oh, we got the last kill as well. We could have done this. But yeah, Warden's Eye. It is nice PvP. Don't get me wrong. It can be okay. It's not going to be meta anytime soon. So you're not going to be grinding nightfalls for this for PvP. This is 100% the PvE weapon. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things. Of course, with the little Warden's Law that could. This isn't going to be what this is. And you'll still see this guy's HP absolutely get decimated. That is, of course, going to be it with the Lucky Pants. You can see you got a 10 by 10 boost and everything like that for getting hits, of course, with Lucky Pants on. You will be out of luck sometimes. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a timer on it when you switch back. But once you kind of get it going again like this, that is where the damage is going. The more you start hitting headshots, the more damage you're going to start doing. And if you throw on, of course, the frenzies and everything on it with this weapon, you will absolutely freaking annihilate some people. And that's what makes this throw build so freaking nice. You can see frenzy is procced. I have the modified holster kind of going, but it's going to go out of luck in a second because, yep, I didn't get to use it. But Lucky Pants, honestly, it does make those weapons so freaking strong. Now, you can see yellow bars, everything just gets absolutely annihilated by them. You can throw on a Radiant as well to get your extra little bit of damage. And what makes it kind of nice, too, is that you can pair it with things like the Indebted Kindness, which right now is doing absolute work. And whilst you're kind of using this, you can definitely kind of get your old frenzy kind of rocking and everything. Boys, leave me alone. I'm getting blasted. But that's where you can get your frenzy kind of rocking or whatnot. So if you are going to be waiting for the out look, you can get frenzy kind of on a weapon real quick, and then you can just whip this one out. As I said, frenzy is just, it's so nice. Obviously, you can use Vorpal as well, but if you want a kind of a perk that's more, I'd say, bang for your buck in terms of frenzy procs with anything, Vorpal's only kind of going once you kind of obviously hit a boss or anything like that, so it doesn't really proc on sort of like low odds like this. But you can kind of see that the Warden's Law, even without the freaking modified holster, everything will be nice. But if we switch to it real quick like this, that is when things start to get absolutely wrecked out. And you can just see, oh my god, it's absolutely freaking machine. With the frenzy, you get that quick reload. I'm telling you, the freaking modified holster is just, it's so freaking insane. The damage you can kind of get going. And frenzy as well. You can keep frenzy pretty much going the whole time as soon as you get into an onslaught sort of engagement. That's why frenzy for me, onslaught, is actually really, really, really nice. But if you kind of get your modified holsters going like this, as you can see. Oh, yellow bar skeleton lead. Look at that freaking barrier champ. If I didn't get flinched to Kingdom Come, I would have actually got him. And give me Radiant. No, I need the Radiant. Oh, I have it. I have it. I have it, boys. Don't worry. Oh, of course, I don't have the look kind of go. We'll get it now, though, and you'll see the damage ramp up. Ah! There we go. Look at that damage. As I said, it's just so sweet to kind of get going. Obviously, you can be better than me, or you get 4 times the charm, so I don't have to keep reloading it in the middle of it. So I get the full kind of benefit. But this weapon right now with Lucky Pants is just, it's a pure freaking meta in of its own right. As I said, you can definitely use this with other hand cannons, don't get me wrong. If you want to match it, you can match your subclass with things as well. But if you kind of get it going against something like this, I mean, this is where the damage is going to be insane. Look at it start to ramp up. As soon as you start getting those headshots in, oh, it just starts to ramp up so freaking nicely. It is so freaking glorious now. No, screw it. Good, boys, we got him. What the? Oh my god, man, just freaking Goku Instinct to me. What the hell was that? Ultra Instinct. I will say as well, people might say to me that you could just go in with like a sunshot or something and do absolute work, which don't get me wrong, you definitely could. But the thing that makes this, as I said, really, really nice, that even without, of course, the Lucky Pants kind of going, it is still really, really nice. And it's more, as I said, more endgame PvE where you get things that it just hit like absolute trucks. So you can definitely see in this onslaught event, it's not exactly like I'm struggling to kill things. Like you can see I'm absolutely nuking things. How this feels and whatnot. We'll get this guy. Don't worry, buddy. I've got him. There we go. We'll quickly get this going. This is where you'll see the absolute carnage. Like, look at that crap. But that's what I mean. For things that just tank shots, like that's unstoppable, which I did stun. But for an unstoppable ogre there, just to get absolute blast like that, it's kind of nuts the damage you can get going in the Warden's Law. It's always got to be good, and I will say 4 times of charm, freaking Vorpal, or of course Frenzy Roll would be much more welcome, not gonna lie. Me having to reload this is kind of annoying, but I have Frenzy on, which helps. But as I said, if you want something that's really, really fun to actually kind of use as a hunter, especially, if you want to just truck on this weapon, it is an absolute kind of blast to go in with, as I said. Even if you're not getting the, like, what's it called, the modified holster kind of going, it just goes absolutely ham PvE. I mean, this is legit. I'd say where it's built for now. I mean, PvP, it seems like they just tossed it away and they said, yep, we're not taking this out in PvP anymore. And let me get my frenzy. No, my frenzy. I need to keep it. But this is kind of where we'll see a little bit more damage and everything. We'll get a rating kind of going, and then we'll just quickly do this. Oh my god, my team are gonna absolutely nuke this thing. But this is where you'll see the damage against the boss or whatnot. Throw on a big one, you can already see he's half HP like instantly. Throw on the big ones or something like that. Throw on, of course, other sort of perks and whatnot. it's just gonna go insanely well PvE, and that's why this is legit the freaking top end PvE hand cannon right now, because pair it with Lucky Pants on a hunter, maybe Strand or whatever kind of one you want to go for, and it just absolutely annihilates freaking people. I mean, this hand cannon, PvP it wasn't great, but PvE this thing's just a freaking masterclass. Like, I didn't even have to use my heavy at all, that whole thing. I was just nuking things with a primary hand cannon. It's freaking nuts. Well, that is it for me, and of course, the Warden's Law depth itself. As you can kind of see in PvE, this thing's just an absolute freaking beast. I won't talk much about PvP. It's not bad. It's just the freaking changes to checkmate definitely did make this a lot like harder to use. It's way too inconsistent considering 120s can just absolutely map you from halfway across the map and miss a bullet out of the dual burst, and all of a sudden you are just whiffing. So super unique, but it's just not going to be a PvP. But PvE, as I said, absolute masterclass. Absolute freaking king in PvE. I kind of already said this before when I was talking about this weapon before, that you need to try look at getting yourself a Warden's Law, because as I always said, it's super unique. I love this weapon since its conception. I would have loved if the infinite ammo was a thing. Obviously that's still just a freaking pipe dream because they just gave up on it, but I've always loved this weapon. I always kind of said when it came to the rolls and everything, this had some really nice ones of Vorpal 4 times the charm and everything, because of the way it works with the 2-round burst. It's honestly just such a banger of a freaking weapon. This thing just goes in so well. And when it came back with all these rolls, guys, I told you to get your booty on it. I told you to grind out for it. What do you call me? You call me an idiot. You all didn't believe. I want a written apology because you all didn't believe in the Warden's Law freaking meta, but it is here, guys. I know you kind of have to pair it with the pants. I will say it's nice PvE, but obviously more utility respect. Hand cannons will go in a lot more than primary one like this. But with Lucky Pants, every hand cannon turns into a god. And because this is going to be a kinetic damaged one, it just goes absolutely ham. And the other thing that makes it kind of special is that it's 257 RPM, but it does in and around the damage that a 120 does. That's what makes it kind of special, is that it does so much damage so fast. So yeah, with Lucky Pants and everything, guys, I would definitely take this weapon out for a spin, because right now it is legit the end game sort of weapon. For solo more content as well, people might say you'd go in with like Wither Hordes and everything in group play or whatnot, and obviously there's other people using sunshots and everything too. But I will say, if you're trying to solo any content, or if you want to just absolutely nuke things with a primary, look no further than Lucky Pants and the freaking Warden's Law, which it just nukes everything. This thing's just a nuke machine. As you seen, I went through that onslaught. I didn't use one stick of heavy. We kind of nuked the boss at the end anyway, but you don't really need heavy. Against those sorts of weaker bosses or whatnot, you will do absolute freaking work. So yeah, 100% Lucky Pants freaking Warden's Law. Absolute banger of a combo, and this Warden's Law, it is of course available from the Nightfall this week. So get yourself some rolls, even if you get a normal version. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. And if you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.